Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Are you concerned about excess body fat? In this video, I'll share what is body fat, the types of body fat, healthy and excess body fat percentages, diet and body fat, reducing body fat, and do body fat burning foods exist? First, what is body fat? What we call fat are molecules of carbon and oxygen that include sterols, phospholipids, and triglycerides. This video focuses on triglycerides, what we call body fat. Another name for body fat is adipose tissue. Besides storing energy, body fat has other functions. It regulates body temperature, balances hormone levels. It's necessary for reproductive health, storing fat-soluble vitamins, neurological functions, your metabolism, and maintaining blood sugar levels. Problems arise when there is too much body fat. Excess body fat increases many health risks, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, artery disease, pregnancy complications, hormone imbalance, some cancers, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Until recently, most people believed there was only one type of body fat. But like dietary fat that's separated into saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats, body fat is classified as white, brown, beige, visceral, and subcutaneous. For most people, fat means white fat. It is fat stored under your skin in muscle and around vital organs. White fat stores energy, insulates to maintain body temperature, and has hormone receptors. About 5% of an infant's weight is brown fat. By adulthood, most brown fat becomes white fat. Unlike white fat that stores energy, brown fat burns calories to generate heat, preventing hypothermia in infants. Beige fat is a recent discovery in adults. Like brown fat, beige fat burns energy. Deposits of beige fat are located under the skin, near the collarbone, and along the spine. Subcutaneous fat is white, brown, and beige fat stored under your skin. Most fat is subcutaneous. Visceral fat, also known as belly fat, is white fat stored in your abdominal cavity around vital organs like your heart and liver. Too much visceral fat increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, artery disease, some cancers, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. As people age, the portion of fat to body weight increases. The added fat is primarily distributed around the abdomen. Women have a higher risk of increased visceral fat than men. While body fat is essential, millions of people have too much fat. A quick measurement of body fat in the U.S. is your body mass index, or BMI. A BMI between 18.5 to 24.9 is considered normal. 30 and higher is classified as obese. BMI is based on weight and height only and does not calculate the actual percent of body fat. Most healthcare providers calculate BMI using your fully clothed weight. A BMI score of 25, overweight, fully clothed, is high because it includes clothing and other items. For example, a cell phone and case can add 1/2 pound to your BMI score. Another quick estimate for excess fat is waist circumference or measurement. Maximum waist measurement is 40 inches for men and 35 inches for women. But waist measurements ignore a person's height. Your weight, BMI, and waist circumference provide a quick snapshot of body fat, but they do not measure your percent of body fat. The percent of body fat needed for normal health is substantially less than average body fat. Average body fat includes people who are overweight but not classified as obese. As the number of overweight and obese Americans increased during the 1970s, the cause was attributed to high-fat diets. After all, fat has more calories per gram than any other nutrient, and more than twice the calories of carbs and protein. As a result, dietary fat became public enemy number one. Overweight Americans were put on low-fat, low-calorie diets. Less calories would force the body to burn body fat through ketosis. Overweight and obese people will lose excess fat and live happily ever after. That was the theory. By 1990, less than 15% of adult Americans were classified as obese. By 2018, the number increased to 42%. So what went wrong? For one thing, the American food industry quickly mobilized to produce hundreds of low and no-fat foods. There was just one catch. Most low-fat foods were not low-calorie foods. Many low-fat foods had the same or more calories than their full-fat counterparts. In this example, 40% reduced fat does not mean 40% reduced calories. 40% reduced fat reduced calories by about 13%. People bought and ate low and reduced fat foods believing they were healthy foods. And many low and no-fat foods were high refined carb foods. In addition, millions of people replaced home-cooked meals with prepared meals. To remain competitive, restaurants started to increase portion sizes. Cookies sold in 2020 can be 3 to 4 times larger than cookies sold in 1970. One restaurant meal can provide a day's worth of calories. The average person needs between 1,800 to 2,400 calories a day to maintain a healthy weight. Most people starting their day with a 1,500 calorie breakfast do not burn 1,500 calories by lunchtime. Mid-morning snacks can provide 200 to 500 calories. Many sedentary people eat like they perform strenuous manual labor on a daily basis. Today, low-fat diet plans have been replaced by low-carb diet plans. Now, the enemy behind the obesity epidemic is not fat, but carbs. The rationale? Carbs spike blood sugar. Blood sugar spikes increases appetite. Increased appetite causes weight gain. This too is an oversimplification, ignoring total calories eaten to total calories burned. All one has to do is replace carbs, usually refined carbs, and balance will return to the universe. But having excess body fat is more complex than just diet alone. In addition to diet, genetics, hormones, lifestyle, and medications can contribute to increased body fat. Diet is pretty straightforward. Calories in exceeds calories out. Your genes can also cause weight gain. One example is a deficiency of the appetite-suppressing hormone leptin. Leptin deficiency is rare, but it is a possibility. Hormone deficiencies like an underactive thyroid can cause weight gain. An underactive thyroid can also make it more difficult to lose weight. A blood test can check leptin levels and thyroid function. Today, a new genetic threat is overweight and obese parents having overweight and obese children. Being overweight increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes that used to be called adult onset diabetes. Today, children as young as 10 are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Lifestyle includes many things, including physical activity level, work and school, anxiety, stress, depression, fear, or worry. In general, the more active you are, the more calories you burn, and the more you can eat without gaining weight. Anxiety, depression, fear, and stress can cause weight gain. They can cause you to eat too many high-calorie comfort foods. Some prescription and non-prescription medications, like antidepressants, can cause weight gain. If you gain weight after taking a new medication without changing your diet, talk to your doctor about adjusting the dosage or alternative therapies. To successfully reduce excess body fat and keep it off, you need to discover the root cause. You can't solve the problem if you don't know the cause. Today's 24-hour media makes it easy to blame being overweight or obese on a variety of unproven causes. Some examples are refined carbs, all carbs, insulin resistance, slow metabolism, vitamin and mineral deficiencies. If the cause is genetic or hormonal, cutting calories or increasing physical activities may not reduce excess body fat. The same is true if you're taking a prescription or non-prescription drug known to cause weight gain. You should discuss potential causes and therapies with your healthcare provider. For millions of people, the root cause is too many calories. Eating meals providing more calories than your body needs is no bargain when it increases your risk of diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and death. The internet is filled with posts and websites promoting fat-burning foods or belly fat burning foods. Their theory, if there is one, is eating certain foods burns excess body fat regardless of the number of calories in your diet. They even claim to target specific areas of your body, like visceral belly fat. These foods include oatmeal, almonds, olive oil, eggs, grapefruit, green tea, berries, lean meat, whole grains, peanut butter, and green vegetables. Except for lean meat, belly fat burning foods are plant foods. We've come full circle to eating a low-fat, plant food-based diet. Some lists of belly fat burning foods include some high-fat foods like avocados and olives. Apparently, there is no agreement regarding which foods and amounts you must eat to burn belly fat or excess fat. Actually, there is no hard evidence eating specific foods reduces body fat or targets specific areas like belly fat. Most fat-burning food claims are based on animal studies or small human studies funded by the food industry. For example, green tea is claimed to have an antioxidant that boosts metabolism and burns belly fat. Sometimes the post, website, or product identifies this miracle antioxidant. For green tea, it's the phytochemical EGCG. Rarely is the amount of EGCG needed to boost metabolism or the studies supporting the claims disclosed. There is a study EGCG may be anti-cancer, but that's not the same as boosting metabolism and burning belly fat. Drinking too much green tea can cause nausea, heartburn, and interfere with iron absorption. If these miracle foods and dietary supplements work, why are so many people overweight and obese? Some body fat facts are that it's essential for good health. Excess carbs, fat, and protein are converted to body fat. White fat is the main type of body fat. Excess visceral fat is linked to diseases like diabetes and cancer. Excess body fat can be due to hormone imbalances and prescription drugs. There's no proof eating certain foods reduces belly fat, and you must know the cause to successfully lose excess fat. Common body fat myths include you can lose body fat without counting calories. The type of foods you eat matters, not calories. Lose belly fat by eating belly fat burning foods. Green tea blasts belly fat, and it's all about carbs, carbs, carbs. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching, and healthy eating.